Okay, so the class is going to record. So you know what is culture means? Culture and civilization. The topic name is culture and civilization. So one should, you should recollect that thing. Culture is universally present. Universally present means every society which had began as a hunters and gatherers since Homo habilis time. So they had society cultures. So every society, whether it is so much of primitive like hunting and gathering, and a complex society like Europeans during the colonization process, they too had the culture. That means culture is universal. Whatever the levels of social development, whether it is most primitive, backward, or any kind of thing, culture is present. So the advanced societies in the form of Europeans, they had the culture, but the levels are different. So that is the reason. So how we can divide these societies? Can we call all the societies are same level of culture, or can societies to be differently identified because they had made some progress? So if you see that, so this is civilization in early ethnocentric writings in anthropology, such as E.B. Taylor, L.H. Morgan, James Fraser. So these are all the people in their writings. They classified societies into savagery, barbarism, and civilized societies. So that means savagery people have the culture, barbaric people have the culture, and civilized people have the culture, but they are differed in the level of development. Highly developed culture, they branded as civilization. Okay, less developed cultures, they branded as either savagery and barbarism. So this is how they distinguished the levels of culture. So culture can be classified into 3 levels: savagery cultures, barbaric cultures, and finally civilized cultures. So this is how initial differentiation. When somebody asks like culture and civilization, so here it is 2 distinguished things. So culture and civilization has similarities and differences. So differences, how they are similar. So civilized is nothing but one of the culture. So one of the culture at a higher level of development we call as civilization. That means civilization is a part of culture. Okay, so culture is broader term which has 3 variants: savagery, barbarism, and civilization. That means civilization itself is a part of culture, but it is a higher level. When societies are evolved, more complex it became, the culture which we call as civilized. The societies are at lower level of evolution, that we call as savagery culture and barbarism culture. So this is how they are similar.